Hello everybody, we are in the very glamorous back room storage area of Black Sheep Wools, and today we're going to show you how to wet block a garment. Now I'm going to fess up first, I am not an expert blocker. I do tend to pin things out and spray them, etc. Wet blocking is only something I've done a couple of times. We're going to show you today how to wet block this. This is the Tweedy Stripey in Rowan felted tweed colour and standard felted tweed. I've got a sachet of eucalyptus, which is single use, and I've picked grapefruit, one of my favourite fragrances. Somebody once told me if you smell of grapefruit, people think you're younger, and I think that's why I like it. That honestly is why I've chosen this. So I'm going to show you this. Now, what I will say is, with felted tweed, you do need to be a bit careful, because once you've blocked it to a size, it's not going to go back. Okay, so just be mindful of that when you do it. So all we're going to do, we've got a little, this is actually a plastic box that we use to store cakes in quite often. So we're going to do, oh gosh, that water's hot. I'm not going to keep the water this hot. We're going to throw some hot in first. We're going to use our single-use sachet of eucalyptus. There you go. Well, that smells really, really nice. That's in there. These are so handy, these little sachets, they really are. Add some cold. I'm only going to do it hand hot. I'll sort of tepidly hand hotty, not too hot, if that makes sense. Not very technical, I know, sorry. And I'm going to put this jumper in and I'm going to leave it to soak for about 20 minutes. Which will just relax the fibres, and then we are going to stand on it, on towels, and then we're going to spread it out. There we go, that's nice and warm, that's big enough for the jumper. And we're going to give it a little bath. Put it all in. There we go. It'll freshen up the fibres, make it all nice and squishy and soft, and then we're going to leave it there for about 20 minutes. We're going to take it out. We're going to squeeze it very gently. We'll wrap it in towels and stand on it, and then we're going to bring it out to shape. Okay, so we have left this to soak. I'm going to handle it very gently. As I said, I am no expert, but yeah, we've left it to soak. A little bit of the dye's come out as well. That's okay. So I'm going to very, very gently squeeze to get some of the yarn out, and then we've got a towel next to us. We're going to put it in the towel, and we're going to stand on the towel, which is quite fun. I think that's gently enough. I think Amy's nodding. I do worry. I am very heavy-handed.
You don't want to wring it.
No, you don't want to wring it. You're right. You don't want to wring it. So let's lay this out, and then let's roll it up. Oh, I love the smell of wool, and it smells real. At the bottom of my thing, it smells really good. Now, on our very glamorous carpet, we're going to stand on it. I'm holding on because I do have a tendency to fall over. I have been telling a story today of how I fell out of bed the other night by rolling over to see if I'd gone to sleep with my electric blanket. Carmen's just walking past looking at me very funnily. In fact, I bet Carmen's good at this. Oh, there you go. Stand, stand, stand. I don't know how long you do this for. A bit like doing a little dance. Let's have a look. I have got another towel. So, we get all the glamorous jobs, Amy and I, in the back room. We're going to pop it in this one, and we're going to do... The idea is, apparently, to get as much water out as possible. So let's roll it up again. Gosh, yeah, that is... Wow, you can feel the weight in that of how much water has come out of that. And we'll give it another stand, just to make sure. Again, I'll hold on. And then the next bit we're going to do, we're going to lay out some blocking mats. And we're going to pull it into, well, not pull it, we're going to be gentle with it, but we're going to put it into shape. So, little sausage. There you go. So we have our little sausage of towel here. Now, I've got blocking mats because I do have blocking mats, but you don't need loads of fancy equipment to block something. could just do this. You could just lie a towel down on some floor where it can lay undisturbed on the carpet, and you can just do it on there. Like I say, we obviously have all the equipment here. If you want to buy the equipment, that's fabulous. You don't have to. Okay, so let's roll this out and see where we are. I love the smell of wool. It smells really lovely. So, gosh, it's amazing how much water has come out of that. So, let's get rid of the towel. Let's lie it down. Now, I want it to be a little bit longer, but like I say, with felted tweed, so you can literally just push it out, you know, and do it that way. This is still a form of blocking. You don't need to do anything fancy. So, tell you what, I'm just wondering, the mats are great. I just want it to be. Can you see how I'm just sort of pushing and pulling it into? And this literally is, but I'm going to pin it because it's probably going to get moved because we are in the workshop room. I'm just wondering if, the good thing with these mats is, and I'm not going to do this, but you can, just if you wanted to push the sleeves out and pin them, you can just move the mats round. In fact, that will work quite well. We can do the same with this one. This is why these mats are really handy. But like I said, you can be doing this on a couple of towels on the spare room floor or the dining room. And then I am just going to pin it with these blockers. I do like these because they're really easy to use. They're also really pretty. So I'm just going to pin the neck. I'm not going to pin loads, and I'm not trying to stretch it. It's not like if you've got a piece of lace and you want to open up the pattern. I'm just... There we go. I'm going to just bring it there. You do want to be mindful. What is good with these, because they're long and flat, sometimes with pins, you can get a little point where you put the pin in. You don't get it with these. So I'm just going to pull it down. A bit there. A bit there. And then... I don't want to get rid of this curl at the bottom because that's part of the pattern. My stripes are all pretty straight, would you say? Yeah, I think. Do you know what? Not just. So like I say, with felted tweed, just be mindful that where you end up with this is where it's going to stay. Now, an expert might come along and tell me that that's not right, but it looks all right to me. So there you go. Felted tweed wet blocked. We will be back to show you what it looks like on. So here we are. This is the felted tweed colour Tweedy Stripey sweater. It's been on the blocking mats for a few days, drying off. And we're going to unpin it, we'll try it on and show you what a difference it makes. So, as it's all dry, it shouldn't ping, it shouldn't go back to the shape it was, it should pretty much set. Do love these blocking pins, they make it so easy, and you don't get them little pulls that you get when you use the standard pins. So, it's as simple as that. Oh, not one on the floor. Da-da. Okay, here's me now, minus my love note jumper. We've just had a discussion about whether we should try this on first to make sure it has worked how we want it to work, but we're just going to go for it. So, the Tweedy Stripey. Oh, probably doesn't help. It's very cold in here, so I have a proper woolly polo neck on. Da-da! Probably not the best top to have on underneath this, is it? Am I a bit bunched up? Am I all right? No, I think I'm all right. There you go. Da-da! I need to go and have a look in the mirror. Are you going to come? Oh, wow. Oh, that looks so much better. Yeah, that really, really does look. Oh, look at how neat it looks. So that is the difference.
Stitches.
Yeah, you can see everything. That is the difference it makes blocking. Fits me better. That is actually a perfect fit. I really like that. I'm really, really pleased with that. Just shows you, say, it's such an easy thing to do, but what a difference it makes.